Welcome back to Online Marketing Tips, Tricks, and Secrets from Gilmedia, the Deep Dive. This is episode 23. We're your Gilmedia team, here to unpack the latest marketing insights and get you informed fast.
That's right.
Today, we're really diving into something huge, AI tool stacking. It's a total game changer.
Oh, absolutely.
Forget the old toolkit. Think more like, like a high-performance orchestra, maybe, with AI conducting your whole workflow.
That's a great analogy.
Imagine, going from this mountain of marketing tasks to actually being done by lunch. Like our hypothetical marketing director, Sarah. She's got her content calendar, competitor analysis, email campaigns, all running smoothly before noon.
And the thing is, this isn't some far-off future scenario. It's really happening now. This is marketing in 2025.
Right.
We're seeing, 88% of marketers already using AI in some form, and nearly 60% plan to invest more this year.
Wow.
But here's the catch, and it's a big one. Most are still using these tools kind of separately in isolation.
So like having a Ferrari just to drive to the grocery store.
Exactly. You've got this incredible power, but you're not really unleashing it. So the big question becomes, how do we connect these things? How do we get them working together to achieve something bigger? And
that's exactly what we want to tackle today. Our mission here is to show you how AI tool stacking can seriously transform your marketing. We're talking about amplifying what you can do, getting these exponential efficiency gains. It's about making everything work in harmony, like Beethoven instead of a middle school band practice.
It's a slightly more organized chaos, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So we'll unpack what it is, why it's so critical now, the core pieces, and how you can start building your own AI marketing dream team with the kind of insights we use here at Gilmedia.
Sounds good. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is AI tool stacking?
Good question.
Well, at its heart, it's about strategically integrating multiple AI-powered tools. The key word there is strategic.
Okay.
You want to create automated workflows where essentially the output from one tool becomes the input for the next one. It flows.
So it's not just collecting cool AI toys.
Definitely not. It's about conducting the orchestra, like you said, making sure each tool plays its specific part perfectly, leading to these really powerful automated results.
And the numbers. They really tell the story, don't they?
They absolutely do.
I mean, the AI and marketing market, it's projected to hit, what was it, $107.5 billion by 2028.
Yep, a massive figure.
And the impact is just undeniable. 83% of marketers using AI say their productivity is up.
Which is huge.
And they're saving, on average, more than 5 hours every week. Now, that 5 hours, that's not just like knocking off early on Friday, is it? What does that really free you up to do?
No, you're right. It's much more than that. That saves time. It's shifting your capacity. It's moving away from the boring, repetitive stuff and towards a high-level strategy, deep creative thinking, and honestly, the human connection part that AI just, it can't replicate. It changes the marketer's job description, fundamentally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's more. Companies using AI publish, on average, 42% more content each month. Think about that reach.
Wow, 42%.
And maybe the most compelling stat for the bottom line, marketers using AI-generated content, they're seeing a 36% higher conversion rate on landing pages.
36%, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So we're definitely past the testing the waters stage with AI.
Yeah. We're doing cannonballs into the deep end now.
Right.
Oh,
okay,
God.
So how do we actually build this marketing symphony? Let's break down maybe the essential layers. What's layer one?
Well, layer one, the foundation, it has to be content creation.
Makes sense. Tools like Jasper, ChatGPT, Copy.ai.
Exactly. Those kinds of powerhouses. Now, you mentioned stats earlier. 87% of AI content tends to be blog posts, but smart marketers are pushing way beyond that.
Okay.
Take Jasper AI, for instance. It's like a Swiss Army knife. You can feed it your company facts, your style guides, product catalogs. You essentially teach the AI about your business.
So it learns your voice.
Precisely. It learns your brand voice. It has memory features. It can craft campaign ads, outlines, first drafts, emails that sound genuinely like you.
That's powerful. So how does that stack work in practice?
Well, imagine this. You pull keyword research from, say, SEMrush or Ahrefs, feed that into Jasper to generate some briefs and initial content drafts. Then maybe you run it through Grammarly to refine the tone and check the grammar. And finally, Surfer SEO helps optimize it for search intent. And boom, you get polished, SEO optimized content ready to go much, much faster than doing it all manually.
Right, that connects it out. So content's humming. What's layer two?
Layer two is your research and intelligence engine. Because in 2025, marketing is data. Competitors, market trends, what customers are saying.
Digital detectives.
Exactly. You need to know what's happening. Tools like Perplexity, Gumloop, ChatGPT with browsing, they're key here.
You mentioned Gumloop. That's a Canadian startup, right? What's special about that one?
Yeah, Gumloop is fascinating. It's kind of like if Zapier and ChatGPT had a baby.
Okay, interesting combo.
It puts an AI layer over your automation tools. Teams at places like Webflow, Instacart, Shopify are using it. It's not just processing data. It's about turning your team into, like, predictive analysts.
Predictive. How so?
Well, it helps you anticipate market shifts, see competitor moves before they hit your bottom line. It moves you from being reactive to proactive.
Got it. So an example workflow.
Sure, maybe Perplexity gathers intel on competitors. Gumloop then automates the sorting and synthesis of that info. The AI spots patterns, and bang, you get automated alerts and maybe even recommendations for how to adjust your marketing.
Okay, so content intelligence.
Yeah.
What's layer 3? We need people to actually see this stuff, right?
Precisely. And that brings us to layer 3, the SEO and web design optimization hub. This is where it all comes together visually and technically.
Because no tool works alone.
Absolutely not. Here you're thinking SEMrush, Ahrefs again, but also Surfer SEO, maybe Neuron Writer, Screaming Frog for the technical side.
Like SEMrush's content toolkit.
Yeah.
Does that fit here?
Perfect example. It blends AI with their own massive SEO database to help create content and write it in your brand voice. It understands search intent.
So an integrated stack here might look like.
Okay, SEMrush finds the keywords. An AI tool drafts the content brief. Maybe NitroPack checks and optimizes page speed, super important.
It's crucial for SEO, yeah.
Right. Surfer SEO helps fine-tune the content itself for rankings. Screaming Frog crawls your site, finding technical glitches. And it all feeds into dashboards so you can see what's working.
And web design is key here too, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know this at Gilmedia. SEO and web design are totally interwoven.
Fundamental. Absolutely fundamental. You can have AI writing the most perfect blog post ever.
But if the site looks like it's from 1995 or loads like molasses.
Exactly. You've built, as you said, a Ferrari with square wheels. It's useless. Modern AI stacks must integrate tools for the content and the technical foundation on the website itself.
Okay, that makes total sense. Layer 4.
Layer 4 is the automation and workflow orchestrator. This is the glue. This layer turns all those individual tools into one cohesive working system.
Like Zapier.
Zapier is the classic example. It's like the Lego of tech stacks, right? Connects everything. It's kind of the original gangster of these AI agent platforms, letting you build automations between thousands of different apps.
Saves a ton of time, I bet.
Huge amounts. And it reduces those repetitive tasks that drive marketers crazy. Think about advanced workflows here.
Like what?
Okay, a lead comes in through a form. Zapier automatically triggers lead scoring in your CRM, adds them to a specific nurture sequence in your email tool.
Seamless.
Or you publish a blog post, it automatically gets chopped up and pushed out to LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, maybe even generates an email summary. Real-time alerts for ranking drops, automated competitor tracking reports. This layer makes the whole stack function like a single machine.
Powerful stuff. Okay, that leads us to the final layer, layer 5.
Layer 5, the analytics and optimization layer. This closes the loop.
Feeding insights back in.
Exactly. It provides the data that informs improvements across the entire stack. Continuous improvement. We're talking Google Analytics, HubSpot Analytics, maybe full story for session replays, dynamic yield for personalization.
And these can make adjustments in real time, often without cookies.
Yeah, many newer tools focus on cookieless personalization, adapting the experience based on real-time behavior. So the cycle looks like this. Collect data from everywhere. AI analyzes patterns, automatic adjustments are made, maybe personalizing website content on the fly. Then you measure performance continuously. And finally, you refine the stack based on those results.
And that's how our hypothetical Sarah gets everything done by lunch. She's got this whole orchestra playing together.
Precisely. She's orchestrating these tools expertly.
Okay, so people listening are probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually start? Let's walk through building that first stack. Phase 1.
Right. Phase 1 is foundation setup. Think weeks 1 to 2. Step 1, you gotta audit your current tools. Seriously, what are you paying for? What are you actually using? Where are the gaps AI could fill?
Be honest with yourself.
Totally. Step 2, choose your main AI content tool. Don't try to boil the ocean. Start with one solid, versatile tool like Jasper or maybe ChatGPT Plus.
Get comfortable with one first.
Exactly. And step 3, establish your SEO foundation. Pick an AI-boosted SEO tool. SEMrush, Ahrefs, something robust. SEO is just non-negotiable in 2025 for driving traffic and staying competitive.
Okay, foundation laid. Weeks 1, 2, then phase 2.
Phase 2 is integration and automation. Aim for what's 3-5 here. Step 4, connect your tools. Use Zapier or something similar to make basic connections. Start simple.
Like content tool to CMS.
Perfect example. Connect your AI writer to your WordPress or whatever CMS you use. Step 5, implement web design optimization. Make sure your site is ready for more content and, crucially, that it's mobile-friendly. Google demands it. Luckily, most modern themes and AI tools prioritize responsive design.
Good point.
And finally, step 6, create your first automated workflow. Build out a sequence, maybe from keyword research to content brief to draft to optimization to publishing. Get 3, 4, 5 tools talking to each other in a sequence.
See it work end to end.
Exactly. That builds confidence and shows the value quickly.
All right, so we've got a basic work still humming. Now it's time to scale up. Phase 3.
Yep, phase 3. Scaling and optimization. Think weeks 5, 8, maybe longer depending on complexity. Step 7, add those intelligence layers we talked about. Integrate Perplexity or Gumloop for automated research, competitor tracking. Get smarter, faster.
Okay.
Step 8, implement advanced analytics. Go beyond basic GA. Add tools for deeper dives into customer behavior, campaign attribution. Understand the why behind the numbers. AI can really help spot patterns here, often cookielessly, like seeing shopping habits or channel preferences.
They get me sophisticated insights.
Right. And step 9, create complex multi-tool workflows. Now you're building sophisticated automations that span multiple functions, maybe from lead gen through nurturing, sales alerts, all the way to customer retention efforts. That's where the real power kicks in.
Okay, now let's talk about some of those really advanced strategies.
Oh.
You mentioned content multiplication.
Yeah, the content multiplication stack. This is super efficient. Imagine Perplexity finds a trending topic. Jasper writes a killer article.
Okay.
Then AI tools automatically slice and dice that article into, say, 10 social posts, 3 email variations, a short video script, maybe even infographic points. Each piece gets optimized for its channel, scheduled, distributed automatically, and you track performance in real time. One piece of core content becomes dozens of assets.
That's leverage. What about competitive intelligence?
Competitive intelligence automation. This stack constantly scans competitor websites, social media, press releases. AI analyzes what they're doing, new campaigns, new features, pricing changes. An alert system flags significant moves for you. And the AI might even suggest counter strategies based on your own goals and performance data. Stay one step ahead.
Very cool. And personalization.
The personalization engine. This aggregates customer data from your CRM, website interactions, email engagement, maybe even support tickets. Machine learning identifies dynamic audience segments based on behavior and preferences.
Not just static lists.
Exactly. Then AI generates hyper-personalized content emails, website banners, maybe even ad copy tailored specifically for each segment, delivered in real time. And the system learns and refines the segments constantly.
That sounds incredibly powerful. But how do you measure if all this stacking is actually working? What are the KPIs?
Great question. You need to measure across a few areas. First, efficiency metrics. Track time saved, aiming for 10+ hours weekly is achievable. Measure content production volume, we see increases like 400% faster sometimes. And track cost reduction per article or campaign, often 50% or more.
Okay, faster and cheaper. What about quality?
Crucial. Quality metrics include content engagement rates. Are people actually interacting? SEO ranking improvements. Are you more visible? And conversion rate increases. Remember that 36% higher conversion on AI-assisted landing pages. That's a key quality outcome.
Right.
And finally, the most important, business impact. Can you attribute revenue to AI-driven campaigns? Are you seeing improvements in customer lifetime value? Are you gaining market share? That's the ultimate test.
Makes sense. Now, this all sounds amazing, but let's be real. It can also sound complicated. I can just hear listeners thinking, more tools, more things to manage. How do we avoid pitfalls like that integration overload?
Yeah, that's a totally valid concern. And it leads to the first pitfall, shiny object syndrome.
Oh, I know that one.
We all do. Resist adding every cool new AI tool. Have clear criteria. Does it replace something less efficient? Does it fill a specific important gap? If not, maybe wait.
Discipline.
Okay.
What else?
Integration overload itself. Stacks can get messy. Look for tools that have built-in integrations or strong partnerships, like through Zapier. Start simple. Build complexity gradually. Don't try to connect 20 tools on day one.
Baby steps.
Definitely. Then there are data quality issues. This is huge. AI is only as smart as the data you feed it. Garbage in, garbage out.
Right.
So implement data validation steps, check your inputs. And remember that stat, 97% of companies edit and review AI content. Only 4% publish it untouched. Human review is still vital for quality control.
Good reminder. Don't just set it and forget it entirely.
Exactly. Which leads to the last one. Over-automation. Not every single task should be automated. Marketing still needs human creativity, strategic judgment, empathy, retain oversight. Don't automate relationship building, for example.
Keep the human touch where it matters most.
Absolutely. And that brings us to the human element in this whole AI world.
Yeah. Where do people fit in when the machines are doing so much?
Well, while AI does the heavy lifting on tasks, human expertise is actually more critical than ever, just in different ways.
How so?
Humans provide the strategic direction. AI optimizes tactics. Humans set the goals, the vision. Humans bring the creative spark. AI generates variations. Humans provide the core creative concept, the unique angle.
Quality control, too, like you said.
Absolutely. Ensuring brand alignment, tone, accuracy, and relationship-building AI can personalize messages. But humans build genuine trust and rapport.
So team structures need to change. What roles become key?
Definitely. You'll increasingly see roles like an AI marketing manager, someone who understands the tools, manages the stack, oversees integration, a content strategist who guides the AI, sets the voice, ensures quality.
Technical SEO is still vital.
More than ever, ensuring the site structure supports all this AI content, a data analyst to interpret the complex results AI provides and find optimization opportunities, and an automation specialist, the person who actually builds and maintains those Zapier workflows and integrations.
So it's not replacing marketers, but evolving the roles.
Precisely. It's augmenting capabilities, freeing humans up for higher value work.
Okay, let's wrap this up. When you pull back and look at the big picture, the real magic here, it isn't just one tool, is it?
Not at all.
It's that compound effect.
Yeah.
When content creation feeds SEO, which informs web design, which improves user experience, which generates better data for personalization, you create this virtuous cycle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A self-improving loop.
And that cycle is really hard for competitors to replicate if they're still working in silos. That's the advantage. Remember, 88% of marketers see AI as essential to stay competitive. It's not a nice to have anymore. It feels more like table stakes.
It really is becoming that. It's about survival and growth in this landscape.
So final thoughts, what's the big takeaway for everyone listening?
Well, connecting it all together. The future of marketing, it isn't just going to be AI powered, it's going to be AI orchestrated.
Orchestrated.
Like that, businesses that will truly dominate in 2025 and the years after, they're the ones mastering this art of AI orchestration today. The tools are available, the integrations are possible, the advantages are sitting there waiting, and we see that potential every day here at Gilmedia.
Right.
You have the chance now to shift from being reactive to predictive, from shouting at the crowd to having hyper-personalized conversations, from slow manual tweaks to continuous intelligent optimization. So the question really is, are you ready to conduct your marketing symphony?
A powerful question to end on. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive, episode 23 of Online Marketing Tips, Tricks, and Secrets from Gilmedia. We hope you're feeling inspired, maybe a little less intimidated, and ready to become a maestro of marketing automation.
Hope so.
Join us next time for more insights right here from Gilmedia.